Alrighty, this is the entity that is stalking by helicopter. Again, the entity is openly conspiring the murder of an American citizen, one that is keeping it under surveillance. Remember, Jay Sandoval 19955 is going to federal prison. She committed a threat while engaging in federal group stalking and monitoring, a threat to commit kidnapping at that, with the unlawful intent to obstruct justice and keeping my surveillance, evidence under surveillance of her targeting me, and she did it foolishly on video, just like this agency is continuously engaging in criminal activity on video, which is not anywhere on Holt Boulevard. It has not been, as you've seen me documenting. You'll see it uploaded onto the Google Drive. It's 9:57 a.m. That agency is stalking at 1511 East Holt Boulevard yesterday, as I was in reference to them being the terrorist organization that is going to be disbanded, and everyone associated with the Ontario Police will be out of a job. And as I utter that, and you can roll the tape back yourself, the entity is stalking by helicopter, which I approved in images. And that was at 9:16 a.m., where this entity is at 9:21 a.m. under the fake sun that's over Ontario Town Square, distinct from 1511 East Holt Boulevard, is engaged in criminal summoning as I'm in operation on my device, uploading the podcast updated from December 5th, 2025, where the entity is stalking. That is the conspiracy to commit murder by Michael Gherkin, the Ontario Fire Department, the American Medical Response, the demons who are the Ontario Police, who just flew over the top of my head at this venue where I'm arriving yesterday after and I'm arriving after getting off of Omnitrans. Remember, employ the Omnitrans bus, the male that is getting off the bus, and the entity has the fake sun over me at Metro 102, and the Southwest Airlines stalking over me while I'm at that apartment complex getting off of Route 61. All of that happens. Not today, though. The entity keeps it over Ontario Town Square over me to be right here at the Ovid Family Community Library, where you see it after 2 p.m., after 3 p.m., after 4 p.m. This is the entity that's engaged in the openly published delusional and failed witchcraft practices, which is to be prosecuted as the criminal conspiracy to murder me, and using witchcraft as a malicious means of that. And the entity has failed in accomplishing that secret murder that they intended, but they have engaged in a plethora of criminal acts, including stalking me using helicopters and planes, which is domestic terrorism in the U.S. committed in concert with the gang stalking population, who share in that environment, who share in communicating a threat to commit kidnapping, and who engage in that with the intent to obstruct justice. This is P.O.C. Remember where Southwest Airlines is stalking yesterday, because they're doing it under the fake sun that was at the United States Postal Service. That's the airport conspiring murder as well. This is the entity that's gang stalking, and doing so, the entity is losing the airport, the police department, the fire department. American Medical Response is not engaged in ambulatory services, and they will not be engaged in ongoing gang stalking anymore either. It is currently 9:59 a.m. This is P.O.C.